Perfect. So good afternoon, everyone. Here for our regular scheduled Opportunity Partnership Board meeting, Monday, July 28th, 2025. We're starting at 4:33. As you can see, I'm not Dr. Miller. She actually is working the start of school and could not be here today. So in her absence, I'll be filling in on her role with that. So with that, we'll start with our roll call, of course. Then from there, we'll move into informational items because we're still about 2 people short for a quorum right now. So, Ms. Reedy, you want to do roll call? Roll call?
Yes, oh, yes, thank you. It's being a water girl there for a minute. So what do they do with the sign with my sheet? Oh, here it is. Okay, here we go. Jen Allen. Alicia Burns. Dr. Douglas Craddock.
Present.
Kevin Fields. Jennifer Hancock. Here. Councilwoman Tammy Hawkins. Secretary Keith L. Jackson. Deputy Mayor David James. Dr. Gabriel Jones Jr.
I'm here.
Dr. Mary Lyndon Pryor. Oh, sorry, Mike, I skipped you because it was already signed. Mike Nagel. Sorry, Mike. Christopher Romaine.
Present.
Desmond Smith Jr. Kevin Smith. Reverend David Snarden. William Summers, the 5th.
Here.
Gary Williams. And Jeff O'Brien. Oh, I did. I missed you too. Okay, Jeff O'Brien. Let me see here. Miss Darlene. Oh, because you signed in too. You know, Miss Darlene Johnson Jones. Thank you. We don't have a quorum just quite yet, but
So for the moment, we'll bypass any meeting minutes as well as and go directly into information items. So you want to start the CEO report?
All right. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's meeting. As everyone knows, we've been doing a quick board survey to try to identify a convenient time for a board retreat to take place in September. And so far, the dates that are the most convenient to everyone are the 6th and the 13th of September. So it will be one of those dates.
13th and the 20th.
Oh, I'm
Are
sorry.
the 2 top dates.
The 13th and the 20th. I don't know where I got the 6th
The
from.
13th and the 20th.
Now, remember in all the correspondence that we sent out regarding the board retreat, we've also asked people to suggest topics that you would like to see covered during the retreat. So I want to encourage everyone to please forward that information. If you've got a topic that you want us to cover, please make sure that you send that forward to Rita or to me so that we can get that on the agenda. The other thing of significance is that we have received our first TIF check from the state, and it's in the amount of $467,425.50, and that covers the 2023 amount. There is an additional amount, of course, due and owing for 2024. The city has indicated that it will forward the 2023 TIF check from the city at some point in the early fall, and that we should receive the 2024 allotment by the end of the year. So in total, three more TIF checks that we will receive, 2 from the city and 1 more from the state. Chip will not be at today's meeting, that's why I took the liberty of reporting on a matter that he would usually bring forward and talk with you about. So again, we have 1 check. There are 3 other checks that we are anticipating. They'll all be by the end of the year.
Hey, excuse me.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I just want to say, so I'm at home, but I was in here clapping and cheering So I don't know if it's great to clap and cheer in the room, but we've been waiting a long time for those checks. We need an applause, a praise break, something. This is big. Cool, but that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's all that I had, Vice Chair.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Question, Laura, regarding the increment, did you say $460,000?
Let's see,
67,000.
467,000.
And that is for the entire year of 2023.
For just the state portion.
Or just this, that's where I was going.
Yes.
Okay, that's just the state portion.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And the state has indicated that there is, of course, a 2024 doing be received by the end of the year, sometime in the fall.
Okay.
Now, remember as well, the city has an allotment that it will for 2023 and 2024. So there will be 3 more checks.
We don't know the amount of those yet.
No.
Okay. I don't want to interrupt the praise break, but I did want to get some clarity, but I agree that's a lot to be excited about.
And just so people understand why the city is behind, the state was responsible for determining the base year and calculating, the tax. Like what now we're going to judge the 80% incremental revenues. The state and the state didn't tell the city when they were done with the calculation. So it wasn't until about 6 months after the state had done the base year calculation that the city found out in a roundabout way that that was complete. So but they commit to getting it up and will likely do 2 years at once in the fall. So that's kind of why the city is behind. It's not that the city is trying to hold out on us or stiff us. They just didn't have the information they needed to start figuring out the city portion of the increment.
Any other questions, comments, or feedback? So the president report. Good. So we skipped, that was public comment. We go into that now. We're still about 1 vote short of quorum, I believe. So we want a public comment.
Let's see if we have anybody with public comments. I don't see any, let's see, on the food, no band girl. No, we don't have anybody.
All right, perfect. So we keep moving towards that. Can we go to committee updates then? Could that be
Yes.
appropriate right now?
Yes.
So I'll start with Chair Summer for Finance Committee update.
Yes, I think everybody was sent out the May, June financial. We can't accept those, but if you want to listen, anybody has any questions for Justin or Jennifer, Rita, or thank you. Everybody got them. There's no comment. The expense, there was nothing really jumped out different. That's a position that's staying pretty steady. The banks and expenses are staying pretty consistent as well. So, do you have anything? You're looking at a draft budget. I mean, I'm sure you may have something that you want to talk about there.
Yeah, we're still working on the budget. Our plan is to have that ready for the next finance committee meeting in August. So more to come on that.
Anybody have any questions for Justin in relation to anything, the draft budget that he's working on or anything? Laura did already speak about the checks And Chip is not here, so I think that answered any questions that we had on those. So we can move on to the cornerstone, Laura, you and Travis.
Yeah,
We have none.
one more. They have to circle back. To these two matters.
We'll come back and we can shift to Jennifer Hancock.
I'm not gonna buy us much time. Sorry in advance. I have a very brief report out for you all today. I guess we'll just attribute this to summer. But we haven't been able to make a lot of traction on filling our vacant board seats. We have Simmons, we're waiting to get some feedback from on his the board seat that's available to them. We thought we had a lead on the foundation seat, and that has proven to not get to a place where we have someone to present before the committee. And I'm going to defer to Laura and Rita any commentary around the campaign that Dr. Wade and her team are running, because I haven't seen any activity regarding that yielding neighborhood prospects. So if I'm wrong, please correct me now. But it seems like we're going to give that campaign some more time to run its course and to generate some more interest. So I wish I had better news today, but we don't have a pipeline ready to convene the committee to start interviewing at this time.
The only thing I would say to add to that, Jennifer, is that the work is being done by Dr. Wade and her team. So with regard to board development, as well as the work that they're trying to help from the, the community engagement standpoint. So I think they're ready to launch. Would you not agree with that, Laura?
Yes.
They're about ready to launch. So they just do need a little bit more time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed when we're convened again in 2 months, we'll have
Yeah.
convened the board development committee to interview some prospects. and
Absolutely.
bring them forward.
Yeah, I'm confident of that at the stage we are now.
Cool. Thank you, Jennifer. Next we'll shift to community engagement. Just want to, Gabe, you still on?
Yes, he's there.
Is there?
Yes, Mr.
What?
Yes, I'm here.
Just want to give you a little love, man. I know
Okay.
you're transitioning from chair of the community engagement committee. Ms. Arlene is stepping in to fulfill that void. So just want to show you some love, man, and the work that you've done over the past couple of years, man. And I know work is super busy. I'm fully aware of the grant and stuff that you're on and stuff like that. But just want to shout out to you, man. Always thankful for your energy, your purview, your perspective, and the commitment that you have to the community as well.
Dr. Craddock, I told myself I wasn't gonna cry. Don't y'all do it. Don't y'all do it. My eyes are sweating a little bit, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. Of course, I'm still looking forward to doing the same work. And yeah, I think we have a great leader in place, so it's gonna be good. Thank you all.
Thanks. Yeah. So now, Chair.
I'm sorry. I know you're gonna shed some love.
I've already told him that, but we really have it, Dr. Wade did meet with us last Monday, and, they are still working on getting everything going for reaching out to the neighborhoods or whatever, and we still have to, representatives need to give them a little bit more information, so.
Thank you. Yeah. Next, shift back up to Cornerstone to provide some insight and information at this time.
Yeah, since we don't yet have a quorum, Travis suggested to me that it might be helpful to give a program update, just so you can get a sense of the kinds of applications we're receiving, what the activity is from the community regarding grants and loans.
And I'll check on the board.
Okay.
Several said that they would be.
Okay.
So we're gonna just go through the actual program stats. Currently, the application portal has opened, so no longer are people just hitting the link. There's now a portal where they can go in, complete the application, or not complete it, and they're where they left off at will be saved. They can upload it directly to the portal. So thus far, 2 applicants applied through the portal, and there's several that we can actually view their progress as they work through it. There's about 5 in there that are working through their applications now. As you all know, the first application was received last year on November 4th. As of July, we have 38 applicants that have submitted. An application has been submitted from 7 of the 9 West Louisville neighborhoods. 3 awards have been granted, $50,000 foundation, $250,000 loan to Good Brothers, and a $4.6 million loan to HPI. The summary showcases the potential impact of diverse applicants and engaged community organizations poised to contribute to the partnership's mission of revitalizing the West End of Louisville. Thus far as the applicant summary and pipeline summary, there are 38 total applicants, as I just mentioned. Last meeting, there's been 4. There's 9 small businesses, 15 nonprofits, and 14 traditional. We again have 10 in the pipeline as far as applicants go, and 2 resources that we are now directing applicants to if they're not quite ready. And if they don't have a project plan or business plan or something like that, we have a resource for those small businesses that we're providing them to. And also the nonprofits, we're working on putting together an MOU with the entity that'll help the nonprofits as well. Applicants representing, as I stated earlier, every neighborhood with the exception of Park Duval and Park Hill thus far. By program, again, that number for the small businesses is there. Loan versus grant, there's been 19 grants requests for an approximate amount of around $42 million total. The average score that we're getting for the nonprofits is around 80 points. I'm sorry, 80 points for small businesses, 87, and traditionals are 77. And again, now that a lot of people are reaching out prior to applying, when we first started this process, the scores were around 50, 60, but now they're raising up because a lot of people are asking questions beforehand, and a lot of people are actually going in and reviewing the criteria for eligibility. Again, that loan amount is right around 13 million, grants around 28 million, and requests for a total of around $42 million total. We have not many certified firms that have applied, but one of each, BWB and DE. So that's basically the program in a summary. Are there any questions?
What you might want over, what neighborhoods have not?
Park Duval and Park Hill.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are the only 2.
Do we want to maybe give a status on whether or not like loans have closed, those kinds of things?
Well, we've completed everything with their $120,000 first disbursement has been made to them. Delta has received their $50,000. Actually, we made a site visit to Delta last week. The painting is done, the floors are done, the facility looks great, it's lively, the kids are there using the basketball court and the upstairs tutorial sessions. So that's doing great as well. And with HPI, we're waiting just to hear back from their attorney on the terms that are still that we should close that out on weeks. Yes, sir.
Question may not be to you, it could be to Laura. So those are 3 big things that we've done. What are we going to do to tell the world about that?
We've had a meeting recently with the pharmacy, and their public relations firm also participated in the meeting so that we could work together on developing out. So all of that is in the plans, right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I know you've asked about that many times, so we're trying to figure out a way to beat the drums on that.
And HPI will have a ribbon cutting as well when the first floor build out is completed. So that'll be, announced as well.
Man, those things are significant. I mean, they're interesting. So we do need to get that out. And,
Yeah.
I think we still see, pipeline, the opportunities that I think will also, hopefully be some meaningful projects throughout the communities.
Yeah, I don't think most people see the publicity. They'll start more applications. Will come in.
Yes.
People start seeing the impact and the work, so.
I think they've seen publicity, not necessarily.
Right.
I think that they've seen, but we need to get some positive things and make sure that, you know, there are some positive things that we can look at, that are trying to do, who said what to do.
100%.
And with the applications and counting those in the pipelines and those conversations, the Q and As we've had, I mean, you basically have 50 people that are at the table, 50 organizations that are at the table. So considering that the first one came in November, that's a pretty good clip.
Yeah, man, and Councilman, look, man, y'all, I really believe y'all are really doing, working with our, as far as doing that portion of, I mean, that is really, we've done really good work as far as engaging and trying to make sure we get the opportunities to do some of the things that we need to do. So I appreciate everything that, you know, you guys have worked with us to do.
Absolutely happy to be of service. Absolutely.
So how would you like to proceed? You don't yet have a quorum.
You need one more person and
I think I can go through the,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we can, and if we never get the quorum, at least everybody who's here can hear the presentation and be
Yes.
thinking about the proposals
That's
that are on
my thought as well. I think it would be helpful. just
so
to
that
hear
mean then we would have to wait 2 months to come back to the
Well,
table
I
to
mean,
get a vote
We can, you know, if,
or do a special.
Or
we can do a
someone may
special
come
meeting,
before
or someone
the
may
meeting.
show up, and
Okay.
if they're, feel prepared to vote.
Where would you like to start?
We'll start with Sharp Futures.
I think the good thing too is to see it's recorded as well.
Yes,
Let's go back.
I think everyone has available the little booklet. There's some extras over on the side if you don't have.
Does everyone have booklets?
All right, good afternoon. So we'll be presenting on Sharp Futures. So founded in Louisville, Sharp Futures is a youth empowerment and mentorship initiative that uses the cultural relevant as a gateway to trust, growth, and opportunity. The organization is rooted in the belief that affirming spaces and positive relationships can shift life trajectories. Sharp Futures engage in adolescent males, many who face limited opportunities by pairing professional barbers with students in a leased space located in West End Schools campus. Founded in 2024 by CJ Carter and backed by a board of directors, Sharp Futures builds on 9 years of grassroots experience in schools. Since 2019, the founder has established barbershop-based mentoring programs within schools using culturally relevant settings of barbershops to support young Black students, build confidence, and inspire future success. The request is $35,000 to support the operations and delivery of mentorship programs within the lease space. Sharp Future is an independent program providing cultural, vocational, and personal development. So their mission is to provide a safe and affirming space, build skill building for young Black boys. They're going to deliver mentorship, career exposure in the barbering business and business entrepreneurship. It's going to positively affect student behavior, confidence, and connection through schools through culturally responsive program. Empower youth with tools for long-term personal and professional success, and strengthen community ties by that program within educational institutions. Sharp Futures provide mentorship and skills building through barbershop sessions and additional programming. Professional barbers serve not only as the grooming expert, but as trusted mentors, engaging youth in conversations concerning manhood, discipline, life skills, and future plans. The program incorporates trauma-informed practices and social emotional learning Students participate in shared discussions, explore vocational paths, and gain hands-on experience grooming, communication, and leadership. Each student cohort follows a curriculum focus on self-awareness, social emotional growth, and job readiness. So the use of the grant funds for the $35,000 will be to support ongoing barbershop operations and cohort-based programming, provide stipends for their coordinators, mentors, and barbers, cover supplies, barber registration fees, and safety-related expenses, expand outreach through digital storytelling and documentation, and offset administrative and transportation costs. The key goals is to expand to 6 school-based barbershops by 2026, launch a total of 10 barbershops within 10 years, strengthen partnerships with other nonprofit organizations, reach more students, middle school and elementary school students, and increase program visibility through media coverage. Here's some pictures of the team. This is DJ Carter and board members here.
Yeah. No, listen, we need you.
Currently, as we said, he is in the West End School. He's independent of them. He's not a part of their school, but he also does, his first location was at Newburgh Middle School, and he's at Tates Creek Middle School, which is in Lexington. He's working on developing partnerships with Global Mail, Shawnee, and Western High School. On the programming, his programming follows these following things. He has a safe and welcoming environment, provides one-on-one mentorship, he has life skill development, academic support, mental health awareness, and he provides workshops and seminars. Here are some of his partners. He's working with the University of Louisville, College of Education and Human Development, U of L School of Social Work, Home Depot, Global Bats, Big Brothers Big Sister, Boys and Girls Club, Family Scholar House, and Rajon Rondo Foundation. Some of his funders over the years have been United Way, Nate Hobbs Foundation. He's in conversation with Park Community Credit Union. Howard Plumbing has provided a $5,000 stipend to do the build out for the plumbing in his current location at West End School. And he also has received funding from Andy's, a Clipper company. Impact and outcome program stats. So at Newburgh Middle School, he's performed over 900 haircuts since 2020. His average haircut on Monday, he serves about 8 to 10 students. The average time per haircut is 20 minutes. At Tates Creek, he's performed over 50 haircuts since September of 2024. He serves again 10 students with the same average time of 20 to 30 minutes. Listed here are 3 success stories of some of the students. Samuel, a 6th grader, he's at Newburgh. He's struggling with self-esteem due to bullying. After receiving haircuts, mentorship, he opened up and began communicating freely and welcomed us on his school journey. We gave him the nickname S. Dot, and he now carries the aura of confidence. His teachers noted an improvement in his academic performance and drastic increase in class participation. Justin's attitude transformation. Justin, a 6th grader at Tates Creek, was frequently in detention for a year. Visits at the barbershop has helped him connect with positive male role models. And within 2 months, his referrals for behaviors dropped, and he's joined the school's wrestling team. Ivan's academic breakthrough. Ivan, an 8th grader at Newburgh, struggled with reading comprehension. The barbershop's team connected him with Sharp's Futures partners, Educational Justice for tutoring, and by the end of the year, Ivan's reading level increased by 2 grades. He's now mentoring other young students.
Let me interject just a bit. Although the stats that we're hearing about now are at various schools that are outside of the West Louisville area, the funding that they're asking for is to be used in the West End location only at this time.
Yes, ma'am.
At the West End schools.
And leading into that, here are photos the West End School location. These are before photos. Here are some of the after photos. We attended their grand opening back in December. And so they have been starting the programming. Here is the lease agreement with the West End School to show that they are independent of, from them. And there is also a letter of support from the West End School as well. The allocated budget here. Majority of it is going to go into operational costs and expenses. They're going to do some updating to the website, pay some fees, stipends for the mentors, marketing, and administrative overhead for a total of $35,000. He provided us with a copy of the invoice from Dollar Howard to show in-kind donation of $5,600. The letter that he received from the Andy Foundation, they gave $2,000. Oh, this is his insurance, copy of his insurance. These are additional documentations that is available in his folder if you would like to take a look at those. He provided us asked for. Any questions? Yes,
I
ma'am.
apologize if I missed this in your presentation. In the Chickasaw neighborhood, specifically where the hub is, how many additional students would this funding create capacity to serve?
It's going to serve the students at the West End School.
Okay,
Specifically.
okay.
This is
I'm sorry,
specifically
I missed
for his
that.
program, at the West End School. And that was one of the reasons why we showcased their lease, because Sharp Futures is an entity that actually CJ wants to put in several schools. He's in talk with 3 other schools here in the West End, but his first school in the West End is the West End School. And the request that he's making from the Western Opportunity Partnership is specifically to fund that school.
So
How many
there.
students live there?
So I don't know the total, but 8th grade live there during the week. They go home on the weekend.
Yes,
And then K through 5, they go home every day.
right.
And they're also opening a girls' school starting this fall too.
Yes.
So boys, men is the focus. There'll also be women that will be able to come in to the barbershop and do some things as well. And they want to do increase in manicures, like other aspects of things as well that would be prominent, but we have to get the enrollment number.
And there's actually another entity here in the West End at Laos Mall that will be a part of that program for the girls' school as well, working alongside CJ. So this is very small footprint of where this program is headed to.
Okay, so
And I can speak to the space. I've been there as well. For a while, it was U of L's engineering makerspace. They kind of split it out a little bit. So the barbershop, they're also doing 3D printing in there for the young men. They're allowing them to put together shoe designs, keychains, that can all be generating for the school. In addition to that, CJ has recently met with the VP from the Foundation for Finish Line. They've been interested with some of the products that the students have put together on behalf of the school as well. So they really have an excellent team they put together, but they're also doing some work that's creative, but also allowing the young men to really put together their creative juices to do something special too. So,
And as well as the organization being able to secure a grant from Andy's Clippers is something to say, because Andy's Clippers are the biggest manufacturers of clippers in this country. So him creating that relationship with Andy's could go, a long way for quite a long
But again, just keep in mind, this is an independent business that's renting space at the school. So it's not the school that's providing the haircuts, and the young men who are operating the program, they have aspirations to expand to other schools in Jackson County that are in our footprint.
Yeah, the website for the West End School says that there are over 140 boys in pre-K through 8th grade.
Because I worked there on Fridays.
Okay.
Darlene,
Yes, yeah.
Any other
We
questions?
do a chapel class on Fridays.
very cool.
Are there any other questions? regarding Sharp Futures. Looks like we've added 2 additional board members, so we now have quorum.
Yes. Desmond
And Reverend Snart.
Reverend Snarden. Mhm.
And that was recommended from the finance committee, so we
Yes.
really just need a vote. Yeah. So, anybody have any questions? I do. Okay. Anybody have any questions on that? Or you want me to do it?
You go ahead, yeah, it's on you.
Yeah,
On finance.
Does anybody have any questions on this particular grant opportunity?
I have one quick question. So I know the past projects have been sort of housed or based in a particular West End neighborhood. Is that true of this one, or is this one not necessarily housed in the West End, but working in the West End?
Well, CJ will be working directly out of the West End,
Okay,
that location he's leased, yes.
okay, perfect.
And it's in Chickasaw
Chickasaw.
neighborhood, right?
Okay, in Chickasaw. Okay, that's the part I missed. Thank you.
His barber's license is hanging inside of that location and he's working there.
Any other question?
I know David. Desmond just got on. I don't know if you need a free 2 minutes. We'll bring him up to-
Uh,
You can just ask them if they
Have-
have any questions. or
Oh, yeah, because they have the information. That's right.
Yeah,
Reverend
got the
Snard
information.
and Desmond, you guys got this information? Do you have any questions on this? Did you have, if you didn't hear everything from the presentation?
I'm scanning through it real quick right now.
Same as well.
That's one of Desmond. I bet.
Precious.
I'm gonna give you the, I mean, if you scan through it, is there a, what do you want to wait? Is there a motion to,
We can do the minutes for all the other.
want to do the minutes? Okay.
If we had it.
Yeah.
That's Monday.
All right, so we'll shift back to the approval section, recommendation of the minutes. First, we'll do the approval of the minutes from Monday, June 2nd, 2025.
Motion approved.
Second.
It's been motion and properly second to approve these minutes. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. That's been approved. Minutes for June 2nd. Our next approval would be towards June 12th, 2025, which was a special board meeting. On that end, can I get a motion for those?
Motion.
Second.
It's been motion and second.
Who said, did you say second?
Yes, ma'am.
And I apologize on the previous one. We have any conversation before, my bad. Any conversation? All right. So it's been motion, probably second. All those in favor, please say aye. That was an aye. Cool. Abstain. All right, perfect. Next, we'll go to our second special board meeting that we had on June 18th, 2025.
Second.
Second. Any conversation? All those approved, please state aye.
Aye.
All right, those have been approved as well.
Then we'll go to the financials.
No, I think it was
It was
just.
a late, it was a late eye.
Oh, it was a late, okay.
Yeah,
it's not.
Okay, all right.
We had the financials from May and June as well that have been out there. We didn't get any question. Yeah, motion, we're gonna
Motion to approve
vote.
for May and
Finance committee, so do you need?
Not technically, but
Okay.
we have a motion
Yeah.
second.
Okay, all right. So we have, what, David and Chris?
To
Okay.
accept these. Is there any other discussion?
Mike, okay.
Without any other discussion, all in favor to accept the May and June financials?
Aye.
Aye.
Is there any opposed? Now we're gonna get back to the sharp futures. David, you and Desmond, had a little time to look over that. Do you have any questions?
I was looking at, I looked at, the Boys and Girls, club.
Yeah, but we just looking at the short futures, the
Our
bumper.
future- Okay, okay. No, I don't have any questions about that one.
I mean, we discussing right now.
Right. No, I don't have any questions.
Good to
Thank
go
you.
as well.
Cool, thank you, Chair Summers, appreciate it. So as somebody,
Point of order, we just need to make sure that the people who are voting have their cameras on.
Yes.
all right. Cool.
We do, and
Oh, it is here. Yeah, so we have 10 without.
we
that.
have 10 without
Okay.
it. I mean, but if he turns on his camera while he does, he's on. Okay. And do we? You ready? What if we blend them with
Yeah,
questions?
yeah, it's present, yeah.
So he's not sucker punch for the vote, or does he sit down?
Hey, Lyndon, welcome, Lyndon. Currently in the process on the floor to vote on the sharp futures aspect funding requests. Sorry to put you on the spot. You had a chance to review it? Yep. Good. Any questions or anything towards it? Good to go.
I don't, not that I recall.
Okay. All right.
Yes. What's your position?
We're
Oh, we're not ready.
We're not ready for
Not
that
bad.
yet.
Oh.
We hadn't started the vote, but we were getting ready to.
Okay.
We were just making sure conditions before.
So like we're good to go.
The
Yeah,
finance
the
committee.
No, we already approved it. Yeah,
Yes,
so.
we just wanted to need a
Okay,
vote.
okay, so yeah, we got to vote. So all in favor of Sharp's future grant, please state aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? Abstains? All right. The vote moves forward. Thank y'all. I think everybody believes this is a good opportunity. Chip back to your opportunity. My next opportunity.
Before we begin the discussion of the next one, which is the Boys and Girls Club, I'll abstain from this discussion, and I also abstained from the discussion in the Finance Committee. The CEO of the Boys and Girls Club is a family member. He's married to my niece, so I did not participate in the evaluation of Boys and Girls Club.
Hello, everyone. This application is for the Boys and Girls Club. It is the project name is the Open Court, Open Doors. The request is a $225,000 neighborhoods that will be impacted, Parkland and Shawnee. Boys and Girls Club is currently led by Daryl Unsell. He leads the Boys and Girls Club of Kentuckiana with over 15 years of nonprofit leadership and 11 years of distinguished U.S. Air Force service. Former club kid and East End club staffer. He brings a deep personal and professional commitment to the youth development. Before his appointment as CEO in 2022, he served as Chief Equity at Metro United Way. Unsell holds degrees from the University of Louisville and St. Leo University, along with nonprofit leadership certifications from Indiana University. Organizational background, many of us are familiar with Boys and Girls Club, but Boys and Girls Club of Kentuckiana is a leading nonprofit youth development organization serving children and teens in Louisville, Kentucky for over 60 years. Boys and Girls Club has provided safe, engaging, and supportive environments that foster academic achievement, character development, leadership skills, and healthy lifestyles. Currently operating 4 club locations throughout the Kentuckiana region, including Parkland, Shawnee, California, and Newburgh neighborhoods. Boys and Girls Club serves more than 2,000 youth annually through structured programming, mentorship, meals, transportation, and enrichment activities. Boys and Girls Club is deeply embedded in Louisville's West End and maintains a strong presence in 40210, 40211, and 402. 2 zip codes. Its seasoned leadership team and experienced staff are well positioned to scale operations, launch new initiatives, and ensure long-term sustainability. The project summary again is a request for $225,000 for the Open Court Open Doors, a multi-pronged effort to create safer, more accessible spaces for youth in West Louisville. This project directly addresses urgent community needs, including youth violence, recreational infrastructure, and transportation barriers that prevent young people from accessing essential services. The request is $75,000 for the Dream Court. The Dream Court is a one-to-one match to construct a new Dream Court at Parkland's Boys and Girls Club, a high-quality outdoor basketball court that will serve as a safe space for structured sports, mentorship, and a community building. The concrete pad installation goes along with the Dream, $50,000 cost of that. If the funds are received granted for the Dream Court, they'll get their match within 6 to 8 weeks. So it's a pretty quick turnaround. They can get that under construction right away. They already received the quotes for the work. So they'll roll that out immediately. Also for youth development drivers, supports 2 full-time trauma-informed youth professionals who will serve dual roles as drivers and mentors. These positions are critical for expanding hubs, particularly given the unreliability of public transportation and JCPS bus routes. So that $38,000 will go toward those 2 positions. It won't fund them fully, but they've also have matching funds that they'd let me know as well about that. $10,000 match from United Way, as well as some funds that they've received from Myers. So they're hoping to get that covered immediately as well. $25,000 HVAC replacement at Shawnee. As we all know, the heat has been kind of ridiculous this summer. So getting that done and a comfortable environment to learn in creates an environment to develop in. That's $36,000 for workforce and programmatic support, bolsters Boys and Girls Club capacity to address. Go back down a little bit. Okay. Address rates of youth violence, mental health challenges, and out of school risk factors. Funds will be used to expand staffing and program delivery, ensuring deeper engagement and stronger mentorships. Of course, the more bodies that you have to provide resources to the children, the more successful the likelihood of them being able to receive that mentorship. Together, these investments will not only expand access and improve infrastructure, but also deepen the impact Boys and Girls Club has on thousands of youth people each year. The project is designed for immediate implementation and long-term stability, backed by strong operational readiness, improving community outcomes. Potential grant structures. So there's 2 potential grant structures. The Finance Committee was presented with 3. There's now 2 on the table that we would ask the board to vote on which one that they would choose. Option 1 would be a phased commitment model. Summer priority focuses on $150,000, $75,000 toward the Dream Court, $50,000 toward the pad, and $25 toward the HVAC replacement. Then in 2026, the youth development and the workforce development would be funded at that point with the remaining $75,000. Option 2 would be the entire $225,000 be granted immediately, and the model delivers immediate impact, full project execution within 1 calendar year, enabling Boys and Girls Club to fully activate the Dream Court expansion and program simultaneously. The $225,000 grant includes all 5 components: Dream Court infrastructure, HVAC staffing, and programmatic expansion. Program description, Dream Court will be a high-quality outdoor basketball facility where teens can gather in safe, structured settings beyond recreation. There'll be mentorship there that the workforce development grant will also help with. The addition of 2 full-time development drivers will help transportation back and forth after school, replacing the HVAC system. I mean, that's a given. What the immediate impact of that, and finding the proposal funds the expansion of the youth development team to provide more mentorship, deeper engagement, and scalable programming in response to escalating youth violence and socio-emotional needs. So that mentorship is key as well. Community benefits, this project represents a meaningful investment in the long-term stability and success of West Louisville's youth. At its core, it creates consistent, welcoming spaces where young people are surrounded by caring adults, positive role models, and enriching activities that build resilience and opportunity. The new Dream Court at Parkland Boys and Girls Club will offer more than just a place to play. It will be a structured environment where teens can release stress, build confidence, and form lasting relationships with mentors. Expanding transportation will remove the areas, of course, that we thought of, getting their children to and from the club. With this support, more youth will have consistent access to homework help, hot meals, physical activity, and trusted guidance during the critical hours, which we know after school hours are some of the highest hours that kids get into trouble. These aren't just one-off fixes, they're building blocks. Together, they create a more connected, engaged, and hopeful community by investing in infrastructure, transportation, youth development staff. Project helps ensure that every child who enters a club feels safe, supported, and empowered to succeed, not just today, but for years to come. When our youth has consistent access to opportunities, the ripple effect is felt across the entire neighborhoods. That's how we build a strong West End from inside and out. Historical performance. Boys and Girls Club, California Boys and Girls Club opening, $484,000. Remodeling and reopening of Parkland Boys and Girls Clubs, $500,000. The Bren DOJ Grant Award was $491,000. Teen engagement and activity transfer, STEM pipeline, mental health, Great Futures, Sneaker Ball. These projects demonstrate Boys and Girls Club ability to manage large-scale youth-serving initiatives with lasting community impact. So some of the impact thus far, the academic success, the need, 13% of young people in Jefferson County failing to graduate on time. Boys and Girls Club success programs are designed to ensure that all club members graduate from high school on time and develop skills for post-secondary education and 21st century careers. The impact among teenage club members, 95% expect to graduate from high school, 80% expect to complete some kind of post-secondary education. The good character and citizenship, 46% of schools in America have seen an increase in physical violence. Character and citizenship empower youth by developing their leadership, planning, and decision-making skills, emphasizes contributions to the club and community by volunteering. The impact, 79% of member volunteers in their community, 85% believe they are optimal leaders. Healthy lifestyles, the need, 37% of youth in Kentucky are considered obese or overweight. The execution, healthy lifestyle programs teach mental, physical, and emotional well-being. In addition to fitness, nutrition techniques, abstain from drug and alcohol use. The impact, 88% of members are active, reporting one or more hours of physical activity of each week. Boys and Girls Club proposal with the West End Opportunity Partnership goals aligns with the goals of the West End Opportunity Partnership of improving community safe, promoting economic development, and fostering youth success. The proposed Dream Court HVAC and increase in services transportation is to be a transformative force in the West End, creating lasting positive change for generations to come. So the forecasted timeline, the HVAC, of course, will be immediate. The install of the Dream Court, again, will be a 6 to 8 week turnaround before they will receive the funding. It will begin construction right around beginning of fall, and construction is forecast to be completed before the end of fall. Project feasibility, Boys and Girls Club of Kentuckiana delivers strong return on investment with the estimated $14.56 in long-term community benefit for every $1 invested, driven by reduced crime, improved academic outcomes, and stronger youth engagement. Families will be reached through a mix of local outreach strategies, including schools, community partners, social media, and word of mouth, ensuring accessibility across neighborhoods. All programming will be delivered with a strict focus on safety. Trained staff, secure access, and established protocols are in place to protect youth and maintain a high standard of care. Boys and Girls Club will directly oversee all operations, ensuring accountability, consistency, and long-term sustainability across all funded components. This project directly addresses key community challenges: youth crime, unemployment, access to resources, aligns with the partnership tiers of funding related to youth initiatives, employment, and community facilities. Current programs they have in place, the Torch Club, Keystone Club, Be a Star, Youth for Unity, Youth of the Year. Scroll up, the academic success programs, the Power Hour, Career Launch, Diploma to Degrees, DIY STEM, Money Matters, Junior Staff Career, My Futures platform, the lifestyle programs, some of the lifestyle, Smart Girls, Manhood, Street Smart, Positive Action, Smart Moves, and Triple Play. Financial documentation, Boys and Girls Club maintains a strong financial position, demonstrating consistent, profitable, and ample working capital to support both sustainability and long-term viability of the project beyond the initial funding. Quarterly financial reports, including balance sheets, profit and loss, and cash flow statements have all been provided. Thank you for expressing this. A letter that shows the one-on-one match that Boys and Girls Club will receive for the Dream Court. That came from Brad Cooks, the partnering manager and partnership growth, Boys and Girls Club of America. They also have the quotes in that I mentioned, one for the concrete, $44,000 total, and one for the HVAC at $25,000 total. And this is just a letter of support from Park Alliance as well. Then some additional documentation that they provided that are in the share folders that you all can access at any time. And if anyone ever has any issues with accessing any of the folders, just let us know. We'll make sure you get access. Are there any concerning the Girls Club proposal? Yes, sir.
First of all, I know Daryl, so he always runs around the city trying to look like me. So if you look
Okay,
but,
that's it.
so the letter, from the court, the matching funds actually is coming from Nancy Lee. Because of the
It's
court.
the Nancy Leverson initiative, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So how does Boys and Girls of America function with Boys and Girls of Kentuckiana? And do they
Well,
provide any
it's
financial assistance?
The program with Nancy Lieberman comes through the national organization. Without the national organization, you probably don't have access to the Nancy Lieberman initiative. So several initiatives and several things like the relationship they have with Myers, and there's also a national car dealership. Several of the national relationships are because of the national institution itself.
Questions online?
I don't see any.
Thank you, Travis. Okay.
Thank you.
As with our previous proposals, the finance committee, everybody good? As with the process, point for a vote. For everybody online, remember, your camera has to be on for a vote, to be approved or, not approved, on that end. So with that, I'll go ahead.
Motion approved.
Second.
Second.
All right.
Just for clarity,
Yeah.
did finance pick which of the options?
We didn't pick which option.
That's it.
That's the
Yeah,
thing, that's, yeah, we didn't
Forgot
choose.
about that.
I mean, if
Okay.
you want to give them all money, you can, or one thing that we wanted to make sure that they could do was the HVAC thing. So, I mean,
And the match funds, because we don't really know
right.
how long that stays in place as well.
Like I said, the first option was 150 the first year, 75,000 in the second year. The second option was just the 225 outright.
I would recommend doing the 225 outright. Flexibility, these things change all the time.
I think that was Lyndon. Could you repeat what you just said, please?
Oh, I just said that I think giving them the 225 outright, I mean, if we're gonna approve to give it to them, splitting it up into 2 years doesn't doesn't necessarily help them anymore. I think giving them the flexibility to be able to move on these projects by having the cash on hand is just more helpful.
Cool, thank you.
For the 225 outright, and David made the first, I guess, amendment. I will second that motion to approve that and to make sure that we give them the 225 outright.
So it's been motion and second that we provide Boys and Girls Club of Kentuckiana $225,000 grant for their project. All those in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
All right.
Both of those board. Thank you. Perfect.
Yeah, man, that includes everything from the finance. Alright. And that's good, but let me tell you something. Those two projects, I think, again, are meaningful for our community, and they are touching young lives and I think doing the things that part of the mission that we try to do here. So I just appreciate both of them.
All right. Thank you. Now, continue with the agenda. We'll go to old business. Any old business for conversation or discussion? Snorty has one.
Just said he has to jump.
Oh, yes, to leave. Okay. Thank you, Reverend Snorty. Appreciate you. Thank you for stepping in.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
This is an old topic, but I always bring it up. I think that we should take advantage of this opportunity that we just voted on. Bring some large checks. Have to these locations.
Laura,
Yes.
how do you feel about that?
I think that he's right, and we'll consult with our public relations folks and get something lined up.
Cool. Great suggestion. New business, I just had a few things that we've been in conversation with. On August 12th, we have a campaign kind of reporting. I think there's members in here that'll be a part of that. And it'll be small 1 minute to 2 minute clips of what's going on in the community to continue to build some positive leverage and aspects of the partnership. And then we have our board retreat, either on September 13th or 20th. The university will be hosting a downtown space, an office that we have there for community engagement. So we'll finalize that date as well as get the location out for everyone. Food will be provided, all things in between on that end. And then U of L's president will actually be this location now, just to elevate the partnership, but also make him aware of the things that are going on across the board as it relates to the partnership. So those are some new business items that I know I have written down.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Good.
Too good. Anybody else? Very good. Please look at the remaining meeting schedule. Right now, our next scheduled meeting is Monday, September 22nd. Is that correct? Still right, Ms. Reed?
It's correct.
Okay. I think the Monday, November 24th, we'll change that because of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we'll get closer. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Outside of that, we have the point of adjournment to end. It's been motion. Second. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, don't everybody just leave yet.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, as you're on your way out, you don't have to feel like you're being held to just have some little coffee cups that have the partnership's logo. And Rita wants to make sure everyone got one. If you want a coffee cup, as you leave, just run across the hall and grab it. Keep going. Shouldn't hold you up. All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you for your attendance.
Thank you. I'm so
Oh, you good?
Okay, we don't stand. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
we've
right.
done one, so turn it around.
Right.
It's gonna be-